Say yippee-ki-yay, get along, little doggy. It's your misfortune and none of my own. Say yippee-ki-yay-yo, get along, little doggy. Soon Khali will be your new home. Greetings, YouTube. This is DJ Bonebreaker for episode 20 of the Múul Chronicles. And as you can see, I am on the outskirts of Oda with this cow that I just roped on my trusty steed here. Yeehaw! And I'm taking it back to the village of Khali. I need to do this one more time so I can start a cow farm there. And you'll soon see, once I get over this bridge across the river here, that I've been doing some serious work on Khali. Just have to make sure that I don't lose my cow on the way, but yeah, I've managed to get the walls completed and the gate, and I've even got an idea of where I want to place, or what I want to do with the central palace. So once I get to Khali, I'll show you that.
Few inches later.
Oh yeah, before we get to town proper, I figured I might as well show you that I actually got that bridge that was in rather sorry state in the last episode finally completed, and I think it turned out quite nicely. It's my first attempt at making a stone arch bridge in quite a while, and I think I've actually nailed it this time. But yeah, anyways, as you can see here, I've got a large jungle tree and a large pine tree over there behind this hill. So I've got the wood situation taken care of for now, and as you can see, I've got the outer walls of Khali finished. Well, it's not walled on the seaside because, well, this is 1.2 and I don't have to worry about drowned, attacking the village at night. Now, if it was 1.3, I'd probably be putting at least like some kind of fence around the water side. And yeah, here's my extra fancy kind of Mughal Rakasta, Rajput style gate that I made to go with this kind of Middle Eastern Indian subcontinent look that I'm going for the remade village of Khali. And now that we've got here's and it looks like, yep, one of my villagers ended up in the cow farm. Come on, cow. Come on. Come here, cow. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Alright, one down, one to go.
20 minutes later.
And there we go. Now we have 2 cows, so what that means is I can get rid of this ramp here. At least until I decide to set up a sheep farm. Actually, no. I'm not going to keep the sheep with the cows. I might get some pigs. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down these 2 small houses and kind of merge them into a larger house. This like L-shaped, similar to the normal large houses. But have like a fence attached to it and make it so that it has like a stable in the one side. And that'll be where I keep my horse, and then have the sheep like in this area right here. So yeah. But anyways, let me tie up my horse real quick so he doesn't go wandering off. Although now that I got the walls up, the only place he's gonna wander off to possibly would be the ocean, which means he won't go too far, although it could be kind of a pain in the butt to get him back, so I'll just tie him up. So yeah. But I think my next project, though, before I start working on the palace, is something I should have done like way back when I started playing, which is going to be a fully automatic chicken farm that produces cooked chicken and feathers. but I can't remember the exact way they had everything set up. So I'm going to go stop recording for a little bit and then look that up, and I'll be back with that once I got that design worked out. So I'll see you in a bit.
1 hour later.
Okay, now that I've figured out how this thing exactly is going to work and look, I've decided to build the foundation already. And what you need for this project here is a chest, redstone lamp, a lever, redstone torch, 2 repeaters, a comparator, 4 hoppers, 2 dispensers. In this case, these are dispensers I liberated from the jungle temple when I took it over a good while back. A bit of redstone dust, some slabs, and a few miscellaneous building blocks. Now, the purpose of the redstone lamp is to indicate when this lever is on and off. And the purpose of the lever will become clear after I place these hoppers like so. This hopper is placed going into this chest like that, and then this hopper is placed going into that hopper. And then you place a repeater right here and a redstone torch right here. You see, this lever essentially turns the mechanism for dispensing eggs on and off. And when it's on, this thing's lit, and anything you place into this hopper here, or try to place in the hopper, won't pass through. And the reason for this is if you turn it off, it'll lock the dispensers, and then this hopper will take anything from this dispenser, which is going to be the one where eggs are going into, and send them in the chest. So essentially what this is so I can build up my eggs before so I can get enough chickens to actually start farming. So this is essentially a dual purpose chicken cooker and egg farm. So yeah, that's this particular row done. Now, next thing we're going to do is place, let's try that again. We're going to place these 2 dispensers like so. This dispenser is going to have a bucket of lava in it, which I should probably go get real quick. Yeah, I didn't have enough space in my inventory when I started this with all the other stuff that I needed. So yeah, we got our bucket of lava, which probably shouldn't have on our hotbar because, you know, that's how accidents happen. And by accidents, I mean lava all over the place and burning to death, which is not a good thing, ever. And now, you're going to take and put a half slab on top of this hopper, and that's where your baby chicks are going to spawn. And they're going to be half a block high, so when this dispenser dispenses the lava, they won't get burned. But any adult chickens, that are in here will get burned, and then their feathers and cooked chicken will get funneled into this chest. Now the way that this triggering mechanism for our dispenser is going to work, you place a redstone repeater like so, and I found it tends to work better if you switch it to subtraction mode, but it seems to work either way. If you place a repeater on the output, which automatically boosts the signal to maximum, and then you use the redstone to loop over to here and back into the repeater. So anything that's placed into the hopper, well, actually let me demonstrate here real quick. Yeah, anything that you place inside this dispenser, well, will generate a redstone pulse. But I don't have the full triggering mechanism enabled because that's for this, I need to place an additional block here, which I'm going to do right now. And here. And then place redstone dust on top of this block. And then place another block like so. Now, it should cause both the dispensers to fire. So I'll just place a few things in that one whenever anything's placed into this dispenser. Yeah, see? And of course the chest picks up most of those, so awesome. And then place over top of your chest a glass block so that you can see the chickens and make sure everything's working correctly, and also so you can still open the chest and get your ill-gained loot. And of course it's getting dark. So we should be able to wrap up this build session as soon as it turns morning, so I'll see you then.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, place these blocks like so, and our chicken spawning chamber is now complete. Now over here, we're going to have 2 hoppers running into this dispenser from the side, like that. And of course, with everything locked out, stuff's just going to get funneled through into this chest. And this is where our breeder chickens are going to be, you know, the ones laying the eggs. And of course, like everything else, put half slabs over top of the hoppers, because apparently sometimes the chickens can get stuck in these hoppers if you don't have anything covering them. And I prefer to use half slabs rather than carpeting like I've seen other people use, mainly because if I have to fiddle with the system or anything, I can take out this hopper and my chickens are not going to escape. So yeah, anyways, let's put this hopper back in, and we've got the basic mechanism all hooked up so far, so everything's looking pretty good. And then put some more, you know, blocks like so, because we're going to have a nice little happy window here, and another window here, you know, just to make this thing look rather nice. And this is where our door is going to be, and I need to make more bricks, but we can deal with that later. The main thing here is to finish up this whole mechanism. So without further ado, I think I'm going to, just for the sake of, I don't know, being different or whatever, finish out this particular portion of the build using these stone brick blocks. And pop over down here and finish up our chicken breeding chamber. And I like to put blocks in the corners too, so that way the chickens can't like glitch through this corner here. Remember how I said about how the zombies could sometimes attack villagers through a catty corner like this? Well, sometimes it seems like small mobs can also glitch through it, so I'm not taking any chances. And then cap this off, and we've got our chicken breeding chamber here. And now what I'm doing here is I'm placing in this ladder because I'm going to have a trap door on top for throwing eggs in, but in case I accidentally fall in, you see I can't get out like this, but if I place a ladder in, I can jump and climb up the ladder, and the chickens can't for some reason. Mobs won't do that, so they'll still be stuck in the bottom, but I'll be able to get out in case I accidentally trap myself in there. Which, you know, Minecrafting pro like myself never would do, right? Anyways, let's finish up these corners right here real quick. And you can see our structure is almost finished. All I need to do is finish building up these outer sections on these like outer columns for the doorways and windows. And these, again, just like these, get built up 3 blocks high, cap them off with chiseled sandstone, and then get some sandstone stairs and place them like this, and then place regular sandstone across the top if I can actually reach it. I don't know why I couldn't reach it there, but anyways, yeah, I just do this the whole way around.
Tomorrow for sure.
And yeah, this is looking pretty good. Of course, we don't want any mobs spawning on or in or around our chicken farm, so we need to light it up. So just place some torches around it like so. Although I know this might seem kind of redundant with the redstone lamp here, but remember, until I get enough chickens in the top part, this is going to be off because I'm going to be collecting eggs. So I need the torches to ensure mob, light levels are high enough that mobs aren't spawning. So yeah, all that's left is to get a few more ladder sections here because I didn't have quite enough, and again my inventory is pretty full. So we'll just take care of this right now. And I think I might go for one more thing of ladders. And oh, right. Make us a trapdoors. And get some more wood. So I'll be right back once I get that.
12 seconds later.
Okay, now that we have the last of the materials that we need for this project, let's finish off the building and then see about getting our eggs together that I've been saving up for a while. And see about getting them into the system. But yeah, the ladder is going to go in this here corner, like so we can get up to the roof here and throw chickens into the chamber. But the roof is actually going to be 1 block higher than it currently is. So I'm going to place a row of sandstone like this around the top. And then place these inverted sandstone steps all the way around the edge to get this nice cornice effect. Which was used quite a bit in Indian architecture. Of course, some of their overhangs like this were really ridiculously long, like almost 2 meters in some cases. But still, this gets the general feel of that kind of construction down. So there we go. And then, of course, we're going to need an actual roof. And even though the lava is not going to be placed permanently, I'm still not overly comfortable with having any kind of flammable material for our roof. So I'm just going to use the same kind of like checker tile flooring that we had down there for the roof. So I'm going to use these polished andesite blocks with the stacked smooth stone slabs like this. And of course, this is going to be where our trapdoor is, and our escape ladder. Which, like I said, you have to jump and then climb it. You can't just run into it. And then put that there. And we can kind of cheat here with the slabs because nobody's going to see the bottom of that one. And then just fill her in.
20 minutes later.
And then yeah, just place the fence around the top, to maintain OSHA regulations, even though OSHA doesn't exist in Minecraft, but it still helps to, make it so you can't just fall off. And of course, light up the roof so we don't have creepers spawning up here. And now, let's get us some chickens. That's 1 stack of eggs, 1 chicken. I hope they, oh no! No! Get in there. Okay. Well, we have some chickens. But that was just plain terrible. Wow, I didn't even get 1 with that stack. Okay, so we now have 4 baby chickens. And I'm going to shut the hole here, or I mean the hatch. And I'm going to get some of my excess seeds. And I'm going to feed it to them because if you feed a bunch of seeds to baby chickens, I mean, yeah, they won't produce other chickens, but they'll grow faster. So let's give these baby chickens 2 stacks of seeds. 1, it helps clear up my inventory space in my chest, and 2, it'll help speed this process up along a bit, you know. So yeah. Alright, here chickies. Okay, you know, I might have to go down in here. There we go. And that's 1 stack of seeds. Let's see if we can get any adult chickens here real quick. Nope, but that should cut down the time it takes for them to grow. Also, there's a practical use for this ladder here. Apparently it can help. Oh, 1 of the chickens just grew up. Yes! But anyways, apparently if you have a ladder in a space, it can help prevent the mob cramming thing that they added in like 1.13. I'm not sure if it's in 1. No, I think it is in 1.12 too. But if you have too many mobs in a small area, they'll start suffocating each other. Oh, and then another one's grown up. Okay, time to get more seeds. Because we're going to try breeding these chickens as well as, you know, collecting their eggs, which we don't have any of those yet. But anyways. I'd say we are both our cow and chicken farms in Khali are well underway now.
Eventually.
Okay, I've been doing some improvements around the base, which has given me enough time to get enough chickens in the top to turn this whole automatic cooker on. And it's been running for a while, and as you can see, I've got a decent amount of little chicks in here. And I've been slowly accumulating cooked chicken and feathers. The feathers, of course, will be needed for making bow, or arrows for my bow. And I'm going to need a lot of those for when I take on the Ender Dragon. So this is definitely a very good farm to have in this village. It's right above the end portal. And I've also, while working on other things, while waiting for the chicken farm to get up to speed, I also have been working on breeding my cows over here. So I have just about enough cows to start, you know, breeding and slaughtering them for leather, so I can build a library for enchanting. I actually had to take out the spruce wood doors because the villagers kept thinking this was a house, so I got all the villagers to leave my cow pen, and I put the fence gates in instead. And I've also finally figured out exactly how I want to do the actual palace, you know, for when I carve this whole hill back. And I've already started laying the foundations for the main part and the wings, but we're out of time for today, so we'll do that next time. And until then, this is DJ Bonebreaker signing off.